Yo, 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 Muddy Waters Podcast. This your boy Shaq Sims, and I'm here right now with a special guest.
It's Raylee, baby. You already know what the fuck going on, period.
AKA that bitch.
Period. That fucking bitch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. Period.
For sure.
Thank you for having me.
For sure. You know, I saw the, we started following each other a little bit before you dropped the song.
Yeah.
Then, like, when I seen you drop it, I'm like, oh, shit, this shit hard. Huh? Oh, you good.
Okay, we back.
Yeah, we back. But yeah, like, when I saw you drop the video, I was like, oh, shit, she's serious. Like, this shit dope as fuck. Because usually when motherfuckers drop, like, the first video, because at the time I didn't know that you had made music prior to, and we're going to get into that. But, like, usually motherfuckers' first video don't be hard out the gate. But your shit was hard like a banger.
Okay, yes, period. Shout out to Savani, because Savani, he did the damn thing. But yeah, like, I mean, I haven't dropped a video in a while. Well, the most recent video I did drop was with this girl named Rolo. Me and her dropped a freestyle to, it was Trina. I can't remember the name of it right now. But that's the last video I did, and I haven't done one by myself in a while. So I was like, this is the song that I feel like is hard, and I felt like shit, I gotta go all the way with the video. I can't just have step, I gotta go in with the video. So I hit up Savani, and that was just that.
Yeah, it was hard. I fucked I'm like, this shit dope as fuck. I gotta get her on the podcast.
Thank you.
Like, for sure. Like, let's take the people back. Like, you from Columbia?
Yes, I'm from Columbia, born and raised. 803, bitch. I'm from the Met, y'all already know. I love my city, period.
Yeah. Sometimes this motherfucker don't love us, though.
That is very true. But, I mean, I feel like wherever you from, you going to feel that type of way. No matter if you go to another city, you going to feel like you're getting a lot of love, but that's just because you're not from there, Mm-hmm. So that's just every city, I feel like, where you from. Because everybody, if you meet somebody from another city, they going to say the same thing. Like, they don't love me in my city, or it ain't love you. They going to say that everywhere, so.
Yeah. Niggas love, I get love here. But be a lot of niggas hating.
Yeah, that comes with it, though. That means you doing something right, period.
Weirdos,
They gon' hate.
Niggas hate. Like, man, that nigga an inch taller than me. Niggas are finding reason they hate here. Niggas are finding reason they hate here. Ain't it?
Nah, that is true, though.
That's
that is true.
Yeah,
that's very true.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. We ain't worried about no haters. We above that right now.
That's a fact. 2020, baby. Almost 2021.
Period. We made it through the year.
Almost.
Yeah, almost.
A lot of you niggas ain't gonna make it.
Don't say that.
A lot of you niggas and bitches ain't gonna make it.
Don't say that. I hope they make it. I hope they make it. No,
I hope they make shit. I might not make it. Shit. You never know, man. I hope I do too.
If we make it through 2020, man, we done survived a lot of shit. So 2021, we gotta go in, because 2020 been a rough year. I ain't gonna say that. My year been good.
Yeah, my year was
good to me. Like,
you know what?
It been good to me.
That's real good.
Yeah.
For me, 2020 was rough, but it was great at the same time, because I feel as if you can't get flour without the rain. So I embrace the fucked up times that happened this year, because I learned a lot of shit through the fucked up times, and a lot of great things came of it. So while I used to look at bad things as like bad things, I look at them now as good things in disguise.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of great things happen throughout the midst of the bullshit this year.
That's very true. I'm the same way. I feel like that too. I'm always the type of person that's like, I don't have bad days. I would tell people that I don't have bad days, because everything happens for a reason, and you cannot look at things in a negative way. You gotta look at it in a positive way always. Like, you just have to.
All the time.
You got to, because I mean,
everything.
That's just me. That's just
everything,
me.
Though.
Everything, like, because I mean, I could talk about, I should keep something down. I could talk about like negative stuff that did happen to me, but then when you really think about something bad that happened like years ago, and then when you really think about it, that shit happened for a reason. You're probably glad that, like, I'm glad that happened because I learned this from that. You know what I'm saying? You always learn something from the experience. Like, it's an experience that you gonna learn from. So you gotta take it. It's life. We gonna have bad things gonna happen. Like, shit, that's just life.
Bad shit gonna happen.
Yeah, it just don't happen.
Fucked up shit gonna happen. You right about that.
And you gotta take it with lessons, blessings. Like, so.
That's a fact. That's what I live by.
Period.
That's exactly what I live by. I live by the same philosophy. Like, you know, like I say, you can't get a flower without rain. You gotta, you know, April showers bring May flowers, baby.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I embrace the fucked up shit because I know I got more time on this earth than I've already lived. You know what I'm saying? I got at least another 60 years in me.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
Real though,
at
like
least another
real.
60. So all these years, you know what I'm saying? I'm taking them in stride. But were you always like this positive and shit?
Hell no.
You wasn't?
I have not always been this positive. To be honest, like I feel like I became this way probably like 2015. My grandma passed away on my birthday. And prior to that, when me and my son dad was together, his brother passed away on Mother's Day in 2014. I was pregnant with my son. And then in 2015, my grandma died on my birthday. And I just was like, you know, I felt like God was trying to tell me something, or like something was like, it was trying to tell me to go deeper or something like that. And I just started looking at everything in a positive way. And it, like, even with my grandma passing on my birthday, I just kept asking, like, I wonder why that happened to me. Like, what was God trying to tell me, or what is my grandma trying to tell me? Because my grandma used to always tell me I'm special. And so I feel like over the years, I just realized, like, that happened to me to open my eyes to a lot of stuff, like, to be positive. Like, just because she died on my birthday don't mean, oh, this is a sad day for me or what. It's just, it just made me realize, like, you know, this is life and shit happens. Like, you know, you just got to live this shit and be positive at all times, and good things come to good people. Just stay positive. Like, shit.
That's a fact. No cap.
That's when I got like that, though. I have not always been like this. I used to be bad attitude.
You was ratchet?
I ain't gonna say I was ratchet.
Stop,
I mean, I have been ratchet. Everybody has been ratchet.
I was ratchet too, man.
I still do ratchet things. I mean, shit, I like ratchet activities. The fuck?
What's some ratchet activities you like to do?
Shit. I mean, I just like to be ratchet. I ain't gonna say that. If I'm with if I'm with a nigga, shit, he wanna take me to the trap, shit, I'm down to go. Like, let's go, shit. You know, I do ratchet shit like that. But I'm really chill though.
Yeah.
But I'm down with some ratchet activities. If somebody want to do some shit, alright, bitch, let's go. Like, let's ride. I'm down.
Yeah.
I like to have fun though. I like to have a good time. So
same.
If I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna smoke. We gonna drink a little bit. I drink a little bit, not that much, and we gonna have a good time. Period.
Now, when you were growing up and shit, like, what did you want to do? Like, what was your career goals or life goals?
Damn, when growing up, what I wanted to do, I used to want to do so much bullshit. Like, I wanted to be a lawyer. I remember it was one time I wanted to be a lawyer. My grandma had gave me Johnny Cochran book when I was like, I probably was in like the 6th or 7th grade, and she gave me Johnny Cochran book, and I read that book. And I was like, shit, I want to be a lawyer. Like, this is it. Like, it was the O.J. Simpson trial. Like, that's what the book was about. And I'm like, I want to be a lawyer. Like, this is for me. And nah. School wasn't for me, so I knew I didn't want to go to college. Like, I knew I did not want to go to college. Like, that wasn't for me. So I knew, like, I had to find something to do, because college was not, that wasn't the business for me.
When did you realize that? While you were in high school, or did you try to go to college?
I definitely tried to go to college, because it's like my parents was like, you need to go to college, and I'm like, okay. So I went to tech, which I feel like if I would have left and went to like a school somewhere else, like out of state, I probably would have finished school, because I feel like the college experience is a great thing. Like, I feel like that's a great experience. You might be in a lot of debt, but it's a great experience. Like, you meet a lot of people, you network. You never know who somebody gonna be when they graduate from college. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might meet lawyers, doctors, engineers. Like, you never know who you might meet in college. Like, shit, football players, basketball players. But I went to Midland Tech, and I was in there, and I was like, man, I didn't even do a year. I probably did a couple months, and I was like, nah, this ain't it.
You majoring in criminal justice?
No, I didn't. What did I major in? I majored in I don't even know, to be honest. I can't remember. Art or science or some shit, some bullshit, just to get my degree, like your associate's degree. But I ain't even finished. It wasn't for me. School was not for me.
Yeah, that shit is.
I feel like, but I do actually want to go back to school. Like, to be real, like now that I'm grown, I really would want to go back to school. Like maybe when I get in my late 40s or something like that, I would go back to school when I have like time to really do it, to be a psychologist. Like I really would go to school to do that. If I would have thought about this when I was younger, I would have finished school because I really would like to go to school to be a psychologist. Like for real.
Therapist.
Yeah, I feel like I could talk. Especially, I feel like we need more black therapists. Like because I feel like black people have a lot of mental illnesses and a lot of, we need to be aware of our mental we need to be more aware of this shit, like, because we got a lot of trauma, like, for real. So I would go to school for that, especially the kids, like, especially having a son. Like I feel like, I like to try to talk to my son about, is he okay, like his feelings and anything going on, like, because kids go through stuff, and you could go through something as a kid, and then as an adult you realize, like, damn, that's probably why I act like this, because this happened to me when I was a kid, or my parents did this when I was a kid, or I saw this when I was a kid, so this is why I'm the way I am now, So I think that's very important. For real.
That's hey, listen, you said a mouthful. That's my bag. Mental health is my bag, man. I love that shit, man. I told niggas, when I turn like 50, 60, I'm gonna be a therapist. When it's all said and done, word. Like
I really would. Like I would enjoy it. Like I would very much enjoy that. Like,
yeah, sit back and tell me about your trauma, baby.
Period. And I do. And even when it comes to like men in relationships, like I'm the first person to ask, like, how was your relationship with your mom? Were you in the household with your parents, both your parents? Like I'm gonna ask you all that stuff because I want to know, like, because that's gonna tell me a lot about who you are as an adult. Like that's gonna tell me a lot about you. That's the type of person I am. Like, yeah.
So when you fuck with a nigga. Let's just say that nigga tell you, like, I didn't grow up, I don't have a good relationship with my family, I didn't grow up in the house, but I'm working on me and I realize how fucked up.
Okay, now if he said, but I'm working on myself, then I could still talk to him. But if he tell me, like, I ain't had a good relationship with my mama and What you mean? Because especially, like, I feel like if a man don't have even if a man was raised by his grandma, say for instance, like a man, he was raised by his grandma, his mama wasn't in his life, I feel like he still has some sort of issues, because even if his grandma loved him, his mother was not there, so it's some issues that he have, like, it's just, he just does, like,
that shit real, no cap, no bullshit though, like, listen, dog, listen, Ray, you might be in the wrong profession. You might even be a motherfucking therapist. Listen, we need you. We need black women therapists like you, man. Cause like, for real, no bullshit. All jokes aside, like, that shit is real. Niggas having mom issues and shit like that. That shit do carry on with you for your life. Like, for real, it really fucks your relationships up.
It do. Oh, I know it do. You ain't gotta tell me. I
fuck your relationship up.
And even sometimes, like, even when you do have your mom, so I'm very particular at with how I act with my child, because as a mother, especially being a single black mother, you cannot shelter your black man. You have to let him become a man on his own, but you can't. Like, you can't smother him too much, because you don't want him to grow up to be a bitch ass nigga. Like, he acting, like a female, or he calling his mama for everything because he's such a mama's boy. Like, no, like, whoa, because that caused the issue too. Like, no, we can't do that. Like, so I've dealt with both. Like, the mother been in his life and she still treat him like a kid. Like, at some point, like, you gotta cut it. You can't
let go.
I treat my son like a man now. I mean, people probably feel like, that's like, why you treat? Like, we gonna take out the trash, son. We gonna do this, son. Like, you gonna help me wash my car. You gonna help me, like, you have to show your son or do certain things with your son. Like, even if a man is not in my household, like, it's certain stuff I'm gonna still make you do, because you're the man in my household. Like, even though you're a kid, we gonna do kid stuff. Of course, I'm not gonna take your childhood away from you, but I'm still gonna make you do certain stuff. So when you get with a woman, like, okay, I know to do this, like, because I had to do it for my mama. I know to get the groceries out the car, because, like, because some men, they'll just sit there and let you just
nigga won't open the door for you.
Nothing, like who raised you, like, yeah,
nigga won't open the door for you. And some motherfuckers be cool with that shit though. Like, girls be cool with that shit, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I ain't the most chivalrous nigga. I ain't the most motherfucking gentleman nigga, but I'ma hold the door for you, bro.
Right.
Like, you ain't never gonna have to hold the door.
Though. Like the simple stuff.
No, I ain't opening the car door for you.
Okay, yeah, okay, maybe not. That's that's maybe a stretch. Like
niggas be doing it on the first date to get the bug.
Hey, I'm about to say, cause I done had that happen. They do it on the first date, they never do it again. Like
nigga hold the chair, nigga pull the chair out for you and all type of shit.
First date.
You niggas ain't low. You niggas is not low, man.
We know what y'all be doing.
You niggas ain't low.
They do that. The first date, nah, they do. They get you like that.
Yeah, nigga do all type of shit.
One time I had this dude. It wasn't even a date. It's actually a dude. He did a tattoo for me, and it was a puddle. And he was like, he held my hand and walked me over. I'm like, damn, like.
You
ain't
like
nobody ever did right. Like, wow, like he's such a gentleman. Men do not do that. Like, men do not do stuff like that.
Niggas don't be giving a fuck.
No, they don't.
Niggas don't. What about those pictures where you'll see like a nigga and a woman walking down the street, right? And they'll be like, "What's wrong with this picture?" And like the woman will be shivering, the nigga have on a jacket, he be on this side, like the woman will be on this side of the road instead of being on this side. Like, you into all that shit.
Yes.
I believe in that shit too, man. Like, at the end of the day, like, you should be closer, the man should be closer to the road if they're walking on the sidewalk, just in case some shit happens. And then the nigga should get a woman.
Okay, so how you feel about it? Somebody told me, a dude told me one time, he said, if you sleeping, say it's you in the bed, if you sleeping in the bed, the man should be on the side where the door is at, and the woman should be on the other side, because if somebody come in the room,
they gonna come straight to you.
And I was like, damn, I never thought about this. He was like, that nigga pussy if he lets you sleep by the door. And I was like, what?
But nobody want to sleep by the door though.
I was like, I never even thought about that, because for real, somebody come in your house, shit, and they come in the room and they shooting or something, shoot right there, like he's supposed to shoot her. And I was like, damn, I never thought about that. Like, I never even thought about that one. He brought that to my attention, and now it's like, that nigga sleeping on what side?
See, I don't like sleeping by the door. I like sleeping on the other side, but I get that though.
I get it too. That was brought to my attention. I never even thought about that though. People probably don't even think about that.
No, that's real talk. Whoever that nigga is knows something, man.
Yeah, he do. He might know a little bit.
That nigga might know a little bit.
A little bit.
What? Speaking of niggas, now we on the subject. What type of nigga is Ray into? Like, what type of nigga gets your? Like, what do you like in a nigga?
Like, I like chill niggas. I like my nigga to be laid back, low key. I don't like a nigga that do too much. I don't like flashy niggas. Like, that's not my type. But I need him to have that bag though. He gotta have that bag. You gotta have a check. Cause shit.
When you say a bag, what you mean?
He gotta have that check. He gotta have them racks. The fuck. But I ain't gonna say that. He could be a working man. You know, I'm not gonna say, I want a street.
You one of them. You want a nigga with a good job, good benefits. I mean, you want him to sell crack on the side, man. You want him to have a bag.
He gotta have, like, and you know, there's nothing wrong with working a job, because you know you gotta do what the fuck you gotta do. But I still need you to have some hustle in you, because it's niggas that work a job and then that's it. It's just like, that's all I'm gonna do. Like, no, like, I feel like today. And I was just talking to my dad about this. Like, in today's generation, especially as black people, you only go so far in your profession or in your job. Like, you only gonna go so far. It's just what it is. So you got to have some type of hustle about you. I was just telling my dad the other day, I feel like we got to start raising our kids different, because I can't raise my son to go to college. If you're not going to college to do something like be a lawyer, a doctor, something that's going to benefit black people, like, for real, if you're not going for that reason, you have no business there. You need to build your own business and make your own money, because there's so much money out here to be made. Like, fuck all that. We're not doing that stuff no more. Like, nah. So he got to have some type of hustle in him. He got to. Like, he got to be trying to get it. Real estate, stocks, Forex. I don't give a fuck what you doing. Like, you got to be doing something extra.
Crack.
Like, bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, we got to get it in.
SBA, nigga.
Period. All that. Scams, all that. We went all that. Like, shit. He got to have some hustle in him, though.
Nigga sell plates. What if he sell plates on the side?
Yeah, I like to eat. So, hell, he selling plates. He need to teach me something. I don't give a fuck. Shit. He got to do something. Just something.
Yeah.
He can't just be just working and then this is it. 9 to 5 and come home and wake up and go to work the next day. Like,
it's something about them people that like scare the shit out of me.
What, those 9 to 5ers?
Yeah, just be like, I'm a 9 to 5 nigga. Like, I got a 9 to 5, but just a nigga that's just cool with just that. Like that shit weirds me out, bro. Like
But
that don't want to do nothing else. Like I get it in the niggas in the 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
But it's like 2020, bro.
Period.
That's it.
It is 2020.
That's all you want to do, bro.
Yeah.
All you want to fucking do is like sit at a desk all day and listen to motherfucker sob stories on the phone.
And first, I feel like a man shouldn't even want to just stay at a call center all day. Like, first of all, that's not even. I feel like that's just. Who want to do that? Like, I done worked at call centers and I just can't. Well, a man probably is way better at a call center than a woman, probably, because a woman attitude, she ain't even gonna be able to. I can't even take that shit. I'd be cool for a while, but then after a couple days, catch me on the wrong day, I'm gonna curse somebody out. Well, hold up, now what you saying, man? The fuck?
That shit be aggravating.
Yeah, like customers.
That shit aggravating.
Yeah, it's like you say, it's 2020 though. You gotta want to do something else. Like it's so much stuff out here to do. Like I was just talking to my dad about that, cause he old school. So like, but my dad even on his own business. So like, I grew up around stuff like that.
Yeah.
My dad is a he sell cars. Shit, he do whatever. My daddy would do anything. He a hustler. Like so, he gonna make shit happen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm accustomed to too. That's what I'm used to being around. So that's the type of man I'm gonna be looking for. Cause that's what I grew up around. Like my daddy was a street nigga. Like growing up. So. He changed his life. He went to jail, did a bid. He changed his life. So, but that's just what I'm accustomed to, like that hustler mentality. Like, so if my man don't have that, then he ain't for me.
Most definitely. It's something about people that strive, like that keeps them young. You know, like I was doing an interview with Diggs. He is the CEO of Elite Records and MMR.
Okay.
Elite Records, MMR and shit. This is my nigga though. Like, you know, I fuck with him personally and shit. And we were talking, and he was like, "Man, you know, one thing that trips me out. Not that trips me out, but one reason that niggas don't succeed and don't keep going and niggas fall off is they peak too early. Like, they feel like they made it too early, or they feel like they've arrived, so they fall off and shit like that. And a lot of people like." Get a good job and just feel like, oh well, I've arrived, so
I'm doing it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm making $50,000 a year, so that's it. That's it. Then that's when niggas get fat. That's when niggas stop striving. That's when niggas just get lax, and then they just end up look up 20 years later, them niggas just got a bald head, a plaque that said that they did 20 years there, and a pension. And that's it. That's
very true.
Then you be an old bitter man, mad at the young niggas in the mall sagging their pants because you wish you had been that young nigga that did something with your life.
That is very true.
And I ain't gonna ever be that nigga. See, I learned from the mistakes of you old niggas. Period. I'm not gonna do what you niggas did. I'm not gonna live my life the way that everybody says that I should. Because if I do, I'm not gonna be happy. I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna die trying to make it in life.
Point blank. That's very true. Like, shit, my parents were like, first of all, what are you doing making music like that? You should be making, like my daddy used to say that. Like, he felt like, what are you doing making music? Like, you should be making no music. Like, you need to be doing this and doing. First of all, But then like my daddy, like so many people like tell my daddy, like, cause my daddy's like very known in Colombia. Like people tell my daddy, like she good as hell, like she good. He like, well, I ain't never heard no music, but it's not. I feel like my music not nothing I can
play for your daddy.
Hell no. But they always tell him I'm good. Like so one day he called me. He was like, well, people keep telling me you good, so I feel like you need to keep going to the studio a little bit more. I'm like, all right then, okay, I got you. Like, all right, we're gonna get it in. Like, but it's 2020. Like, you just gotta do more shit. Like, gotta make it happen. Like, especially during these times. Like, it's hard out here for black people right now.
It is.
Like. Especially in the corporate world, like you can make your own lane, your own field, you can do whatever. But in the corporate world, like it's hard out here, cause you gotta think about it. Like white people, shit, they can go to college, and they could have had a friend of the family that already worked for this corporation. That their parents is good friends, so they already had their job set. After they go to college, this what you gonna come into this field, and we gonna put you in a position here at this job, and we gonna take you here. Like, we don't have that. Like, when we go, we got to really work. Like, we got to work, like, kiss ass sometimes to get to where you want to go, to that position. Or sometimes black people fall into, they got to step on the other black people to get to where they, you know how that go. Like, you got to step on other people to get to where you're going. And sometimes you do have to step on people to get to where you're going. But it's not easy out here in the corporate world.
That shit whack. And then niggas be, you know, Sambo type niggas. You know, they get to sucking their boss dick and feeling like they the chosen nigga. And bro, yours are just another nigga just like all of us.
You either a house nigga or a field nigga.
Yes, and I'm a field nigga.
I'm a field nigga, period.
I'm a field nigga, bro. You know,
I'm definitely a field nigga.
You know, I dress up and go to my job. You know, I have one of those jobs where I have to dress up and go. But guess what? I don't internalize none of that bullshit.
Period.
I leave that motherfucker at 5:30 when it's time to go. Everything from that day is erased out of my mind. I don't take that shit home. I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to be here. I'm here for the paycheck, and
Period.
that's that.
That's that.
That's fucking that. So back to the type of nigga you like. Okay, he gotta have some hustle. He gotta have that bag. He gotta have some paper. Like,
Yes.
what? Would you date a nigga that, like, let's just say, cause I saw a girl post something, my homegirl, she said some shit. She was like, I'm no longer dating a nigga at his lowest. Like, would you fuck with a nigga, like, let's just say, you see the potential in him, right?
Whew.
But he in between a blessing. Like, he a good nigga, good, you know, like, he got good personality, he got good work ethic, got good spirit and shit like that. Got everything you want. He just ain't got the bag right now.
Okay.
I'm talking about, like, he just drive like a Ford Taurus, like a 2009 motherfucking Ford Taurus. You know what I'm saying? He got some forces, but they ain't the whitest forces in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he in between blessings right now.
Okay. I mean,
all you got is his gun and his dick.
Okay. I mean, I ain't gonna say no, but from experience, I've dated. You know, you say I see the potential in him. At this point, I ain't trying to be the female that see the potential in him, because sometimes you can see the potential in a man and he don't even see the potential in himself. So you trying to get him to do this and do that, and he ain't.
What if he doing it though? Like, what if he already doing it? Like, let's say he just, like, he hustling, like, but he just ain't got it.
Okay,
like,
then we can
like
work something out. Like, shit, I'm a very creative ass person. Like, we gon' if I'm fucking with him, we gonna figure some shit out. Like, period. Cause I'm not gonna be the person like, oh, he ain't got this, he ain't got that, so I can't fuck. For real, it's about energy. Like, I'm the type of person, like, I'll give somebody my number. He might not be the flyest nigga. He might not be the, you know, the most popular nigga. I'm going to give him my number and see what he talk about. And if he talking, like, if I feel like he a humble person, he cool, he down to earth, like, his energy good, his vibe good, I'm going to fuck with him, like, period. I'm going to fuck with him, because you never know what somebody could turn out to be or what they might have. Like, you just never know. I'm never the person to sleep on somebody or to doubt somebody. Like, nah, he ain't gonna, cause shit, I don't want to be the person that's like, hell no, I ain't fucking with him, and then he was trying to fuck with me real hard, and then years later this nigga got that check and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I could have been with him. Like, nah, I don't want to be that. So, like, I would, if I feel, if he giving me the right energy and I see that he really trying to do his thing, I'm gonna fuck with him. Like, if the vibe there, like, I'm gonna fuck with him, period. Like,
you ever, like, met a nigga, like, he tried to talk to you, right? You didn't give him play, and this nigga ended up becoming a paid ass rich nigga.
No.
Yeah, that never happened?
No.
That never happened?
Never.
That never happened, dog.
A nigga probably slept on me, and then I turned out to be that bitch, and he was like, damn, yeah, nigga, you see me now, you know what the fuck going on. Like, but nah.
You never slept on a nigga?
No, cause I'm not that, like, that ain't me, like, that's not who I am.
What
like,
you mean, dog? Every nigga you meet, you ain't gonna give him no play.
not every nigga, but I'm saying, like, that just never happened to me. Like, that ain't happened to me. Nah.
You just fucked up about that shit, ain't it?
I wouldn't, because I feel like, shit, I'm the type of person, I feel like, well, it just wasn't meant to be. Because if it was meant to be, I would have been fucking with him, and it wasn't meant. So,
yeah.
Another one to come around.
Do you find that, like, niggas with their shit together already are easier to deal with than niggas that don't got their shit together already? Like, they on the way to getting their shit together? Like, which one you feel is easier?
It depends, because sometimes I don't got my shit all the way together. So, I mean, it depends. Like, sometimes niggas with their shit together, they feel like, as the female, you know, you supposed to come with everything and you gonna have all this stuff. Whoa, like, I'm still working on myself. I'm still getting my shit together. Like, so I can't say they easier to deal with, and then it's the nigga without his shit together, and then, I mean, it just depends. Like,
depends on the nigga.
Yeah, it depends on the nigga. Like, yeah. It do, because, like I said, it could be niggas that, and sometimes niggas don't even have that shit together. They just think they do, and then you get into their life, it's like, nigga, what is this? Like, no, you don't have your shit all the way together. You might have, and then that's the thing. You might have a little money, but that don't mean you got your shit together. Mentally, you ain't together, but you got some money, so that don't even mean nothing to me because your mind ain't even right. So, nah.
Still eat your boogers, nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. So
hey. Do you believe in like marriage and stuff? Do you want to get married one day?
Yes, I definitely believe in marriage.
You believe in marriage?
I love. One thing about me, I haven't been I've been single for a very fucking long time.
What's a very long time?
Sheesh, like 4 to 5 years. Honestly, I would say 3 to 4 years. I've been single.
Do you hate it?
No, I'm not that girl that's like, oh my gosh, I hate being single. I need a man. No. I feel like being single, I've learned so much about myself. Like, I've learned the most about myself. And I feel like it's important to be single for a while. Like, I don't like people that jump from relationship to relationship. How do you know what you really and truly want if you go from one relationship to the next? Like, so I feel like that's why I'm still single, because I didn't met niggas and talked to niggas and conversate with them. But I know, like, the energy, he's not the nigga I want to be my nigga. Like, nah. We might have a little fun or something, but that ain't him. Like, and I've learned that because I've been by myself for so long, so I'm gonna know when it's him. Like, and these niggas ain't giving me that vibe. Okay.
So you know what you want?
I definitely do.
Okay.
I know and I feel like I'm gonna feel it when he come. He's just gonna give me this vibe. Like, I'm gonna feel it, and he not gonna rush things. Like, I hate, because I feel like nowadays people try to rush too much. First of all, we just started texting. Now you saying you miss me. It's too much. Like, don't be doing. I hate niggas that do too much. Like, cause I'm a chill person. Like,
no, you know how it be like, niggas be like that
so fast.
with a bad.
Calm down.
With a bad bitch, like, niggas be like, damn, like, you know, niggas' energy be different.
They need to calm down.
When the girl be bad, like, nigga energy be different. Like, god damn, like, I might motherfucking marry this girl. Just met her at the mall.
And I'm scared. Wait, calm down.
Nigga be thinking that shit. But I'm on the same tip though, man. Like, I'm single, you know what I'm saying, by choice. You know, I'm working on me.
Period. You have to.
I'm working on me, man. You know, I'm writing in my journal every night.
Period.
You know, I'm working out.
I need to start working out.
You already small, man.
But I need to work out because I want to be thick.
Oh, you want to be thick?
I mean, I don't want to be thick. I want to be slim thick. I want to be like, you know, that little petite thing, but still a little curves, you know.
Get some Peterman. No, I'm just playing. Don't take that shit. Do not take that shit. Do not take it, please.
What is that, please?
Do not take that shit.
I've taken it before. What?
Do not take that shit, man.
Is it bad for you?
I heard it is. I heard that shit's fucked up. Like, don't take that shit. You took it before?
Yes, I definitely have.
Took some today.
I do got some in my cabinet.
You took some today, dog? Yes, sir, dog. Yeah.
But it don't work for me, so like it does not work. Like, people say it make them like so hungry, they be eating like, no, I just don't, like, it does not. But I have started taking. You said maybe what?
Because you smoke weed.
I think so too. But I've tried to stop smoking. I haven't been smoking in a while. Well, I'm gonna say
ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed. Why you want to quit smoking?
No, it's nothing wrong with smoking weed, but I feel like being a mom, like if I'm out somewhere and smoking, but you know, I've been wanting to smoke in the house and shit. So I feel like I've been eating edibles lately. Because I feel like it's just more clean. My son on virtual school. I can't be going in the bathroom getting high and then come back out. Like, I gotta just eat my edibles and just chill. But it's nothing wrong with smoking weed
in the house when I was a jit.
For real?
Hell yeah.
He's like, hell yeah. I feel like I wouldn't do it because my son just
smoked around me for a while. But she smoked in the house. And
I feel like my son is getting the age, like, he knows like what weed smell like he knows like that's weed.
Yeah,
and I don't want to be going to my daddy house or my mama house like, oh, mama was in there smoking weed. First of all, don't, or like, you know, kids start talking too much. They like go to school like my mama smoke weed. Like, no, don't.
That's why you tell you.
Don't tell my business.
What your mama told you when you was growing up? What happened to my fucking house? Stay in my house.
But you know, kids talk. Like, I just know, and my sister used to work at a daycare, and she used to tell me, like, kids would come to school and tell all the business. Like, they would tell all their parents' business. Like, this happened last night. My mom and dad was in a fight, and my baby ain't gonna be going to school and telling my damn business.
I feel you.
So I'm eating that edible, and he ain't gonna know I'm high, and I'm high as hell.
I feel you on that shit. Listen, you got to do what work for you.
Period.
You definitely got.
But like on the weekends or something, if I'm like, I'm gonna be a social smoker. If it's around, then I'm gonna smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I quit smoking cigarettes and I quit drinking.
Yeah,
like
cigarettes
I had
is not
to quit
good.
drinking though because I stopped smoking cigarettes because I don't want to relapse.
So you think drinking was gonna make you smoke cigarettes?
Oh God.
Damn. Cigarettes is not good. That's something I don't like dudes that smoke cigarettes.
I'm addicted.
Wow.
That shit is like a fucking like.
At what age did you start smoking cigarettes?
16. Cause of my mama.
Your mama. I feel like that's
Like,
what I feel like. I feel like if people like parents smoke cigarettes, then they usually pick up smoking cigarettes. Like that's true. Like my grandma used to smoke cigarettes. She smoked cigarettes for a long time. I don't know how she picked it up, but like her husband died of lung cancer, and she just stopped. When he died, she stopped smoking cigarettes. That same day, she never smoked cigarettes ever again in her life.
For real.
Yeah.
I miss them motherfuckers.
Cigarettes is bad. I hate cigarettes.
On me. Listen, I miss them shits. I've been smoking 10 years.
Damn, that's bad though. Like cigarettes are
That
bad.
shit is fucked up.
It is. You can't be smoking no cigarettes. And I feel like cigarettes make you look old. Don't smoke cigarettes.
I feel like I look younger since I quit.
Yeah, like you could tell the difference when somebody smokes cigarettes and you can't.
Motherfuckers say they never knew I smoked though.
I mean, I wouldn't think you smoke cigarettes. You don't
Girls
look like a
be
cigarette
like,
smoker.
You smoke cigarettes? Oh my God, I didn't know. I used to hide it from bitches, like super
Real.
bad bitches. I used to hide it.
Cause
Like
we don't be
super bad bitches.
They don't be liking cigarette smoke. Like weed smoke okay, but cigarettes is like, yeah, no, don't smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, I quit the motherfucker.
If you smoke cigarettes, please stop. Like it's not good for you.
Yeah, that shit is
I ain't
bad.
gonna judge you,
I
but,
can't
you
tell
know,
a nigga to quit though, man. That shit is fucked up. Like I had to quit. I had to.
How many boxes of cigarettes would you smoke a day? Like one day?
Like half a box.
I mean, that's
like
not
60% of the box every day.
I had smoked a cigarette one time. I did. Like I was in like high school, and that's when like levels was popping. Like it was jumping. Mm-hmm. And me and my homegirl, we used to smoke. We used to drink like Mad Dog 2020 and smoke Black and Milds. We used to smoke Black and Milds. And we was at a club one day and we have no Black and Milds. And somebody had a cigarette. And my homegirl was like, "We're gonna smoke the cigarette." I'm like, okay. Ratchet activities. I'm like, okay.
Hit you hard.
What the fuck?
That motherfucker.
I'm like, damn, like this what y'all be smoking? Like, hell no. Like that shit hit me like it seemed like it made me like real fucked up. I was like, oh hell no, like damn, like nah, cigarettes.
Real.
It ain't for me.
My first time smoking when I got the buzz of my life. I was like, this is it. Like,
like
how niggas say when he first smoked crack.
And that high that
I was chasing that dragon ever since, baby.
everything.
But nah, I'm glad I quit, man. Like I don't like the way, cause when you quit, and I don't want to make this about quitting cigarettes, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wrap it up. But like when you've been doing that shit for so long, it kind of become a part of you. So when you quit without it, it like leaves a hole in you that you gotta like fill with other healthy shit instead of bad shit. Cause I was feeding that motherfucking hole with cigarettes and drinking alcohol and shit. So now it's like I don't got none of those things.
So what do you do to replace the urge?
I exercise.
That's good.
And I breathe heavy.
Here's when I breathe
for
heavy.
real, cause I be getting the urge, like I be having the urge to like.
Does chewing gum hurt? Well, right. That people say that don't hurt.
I ain't chew gum. I haven't had gum since I quit. But I just. That shit helps. Crazy. Like no bullshit. But I work out like damn near religiously.
That's good.
Religiously, like every fucking day. I have to. If I don't, I go
so
crazy.
You don't. That's good, cause you should. No cigarettes.
Yeah.
Health is wealth.
That's a fact. Health is fucking wealth.
Yes.
So, with the music, right? Like, what are your plans with the music? You coming out with a mixtape? Like, or you just gonna keep dropping singles? Are you working on a mixtape? Like, what you got in the works?
Well, I want to drop a mixtape before the end of the year, but if that don't happen, then.
No, it's gonna happen, nigga. Why are you saying it?
I'm saying if it don't, because I'm very particular about my music, like, cause I know, like, one thing about me, like you said, my video was song was hard. One thing about me, I ain't gonna drop no whack ass shit. If I drop it, then I'm fucking with it. It's something I didn't roll to, I didn't listen to for a long time. Like, yeah, I fuck with this, cause I'm not the type of person that go to the studio and make a whack ass song and I'm like, yeah, this shit hard. No, the fuck it's not. that wasn't it right there. That ain't it, sis. So like, if I'm, you know, in the studio, keep making music, but if it ain't, I need at least 7 good ass songs that I feel like these songs is hits. Like these songs people gonna fuck with. If I don't feel like that, then you gonna keep going. But I mean, I definitely plan on dropping a mixtape this year. Sometime this year before the year is over. But if not, then definitely in 2021 we gonna come out with some shit. But I'm just gonna keep dropping content though. I'm gonna drop as much content as I can for the remainder of the year. Period. Until I get some management, cause I mean I'm just winging this shit at this point. Like I'm just doing the fuck I do.
Keep dropping, man.
Yeah.
Keep dropping. Just don't have a big gap in between.
Right. That's what I've done that before. Like I dropped something there and I don't drop shit else for 6 months, the whole next year. Like so I know like I gotta stay consistent. Like I gotta be consistent with it.
Keep that steam rolling.
Period.
Keep that steam afloat. I like that chain, man. Where'd you get that?
Thank you.
Sidebar.
I got this from Miami.
You got it from Miami?
I would say the jeweler name, but I do not know how to pronounce that shit. So
Oh, you went to a jeweler.
yeah.
Oh, you wrong. I see why you want a nigga with a bag. Let me see. God, this motherfucker heavy
name
too.
on the bag.
What's his name?
I don't know how to say that shit.
Hi.
Right.
Liana.
Yeah.
That motherfucker heavy, man.
Cause it's real ice, real VVs. Y'all know that shit. Real VVs.
Real VVs?
Period. Real VVs.
God damn. So when you meet a nigga like I just couldn't imagine like trying to holler at you like, so what's up, man? Like I can't imagine because you got diamonds in your neck. Like look at me and look at you. You got diamonds in your neck.
Motherfucking bag.
Like look at me and look at you. Like how could this work? Look at like, damn, babe, how much you? I'm just be looking at your neck. I'll be looking at your fucking neck the whole time, dog. I see why you need a nigga with a bag.
You gotta have that bag. Like you gotta come with it.
I can't
come with that bag.
If I would not try to holler at a girl with diamonds on her neck. I'm sorry. I would not, cause I ain't got it like that.
And there's niggas that's still in my DM, like you know you can't afford me, leave me alone. Like
yeah, like I can't.
If you cannot afford me, leave me the fuck alone. Period. Like, cause I'm a expensive ass bitch.
When you say expensive bitch, like
I ain't gonna say that though.
What do you mean by that?
I ain't gonna say I'm an expensive ass bitch, but like if you come, I'm a type of female that handle my own. So if you ain't coming and you can't, I can do this shit by myself. So if you ain't coming to help me with nothing, I don't need a dick. Like you ain't coming just to give me dick. Like no, what? You got to be coming to help me build my life up, become better than who I am. Like if you're not coming with that type of energy, I don't need it. I don't need it in my life.
Yeah.
I cut a nigga off quick. Period.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I cut a nigga off in a heartbeat. Okay.
Niggas be risking their freedom, and that be the thing, man. See, in this world, fellas, and this ain't. See, I'm talking to the fellas now. See, in this world, you know what I'm saying. You got to stick to your plan, stick to your mojo. Don't let bad women like Ray. I know she's tantalizing and beautiful and tempting. Don't let her throw you off your pivot and have you risk your freedom trying to be outside of your lane.
Hold on, wait, because I got to say something to that too.
You got to stay in your lane and you'll eventually get her, bro.
Please, like I would say that to anybody. Don't let nobody influence you to do the wrong things, like step outside of your goals or whatever you got set for yourself because, you trying to impress this person. One thing about me, I'm not going to try to impress nobody. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. None of that shit. Like, I'm going to do what I can do, what I can afford. If I can't afford it, then I ain't doing it. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I ain't going to never try to impress nobody. If I got it, that's because I could afford that shit. If I did it, that's because I could afford it. Like, if I ain't doing it, and even if you ain't doing it, don't mean you can't afford it. Like, you don't got to, shit. Everybody ain't like that. Everybody not flashy. Some people chill. Like, you know. Get your credit right. You can do anything if you get your credit right. Period. Credit is king. Like, point blank.
Thanks,
but
dude.
yeah, don't never live outside your means for nobody else. Cause niggas be trying to, and I'm gonna say this because you said baddies and shit. It's a lot of bad bitches on Instagram that ain't got a penny to their motherfucking name. Like, don't ever try to do nothing for no bitches that you see on the internet. They got all this stuff. Half the time a nigga did that shit for her, or you never know. Like, you never know where these people getting this stuff. And some people don't got no houses, no cars, no nothing. And you feel like, oh, this bitch got all this stuff, and now I gotta go spend all this money on her. Nah.
I gotta go hit a lick. Oh
right.
my God.
Please don't.
To get this bitch, I gotta go sell sell drugs. I gotta go hit the gambling house. I gotta do this. I gotta do that just cause so I can look good. No, bitch. Guess what? If you can't fuck with me with $20 jeans from Manhattan on and a motherfucking snapback and a shirt that I got from clearance from Academy, then bitch, you can't get me at my highest.
Period.
Cause I ain't gonna risk my freedom.
I know that's right.
I ain't risking my freedom for now. Back in the day, I was contemplating back in the day, I was contemplating like, damn, bro, because it's an ego thing with niggas. Like we got egos, bro. Like we want like prime example. Like I fucked with a girl, right? We getting deep today.
Okay.
I fucked with a girl, right? You know what I'm saying? This was like, I ain't gonna say when, but I was fucking with the girl, right? And like she had her shit together. Chill out. She had her shit together. This was 2019.
Okay.
No cap. She had her shit together, right? Like all the way. You know what I'm saying? And me, I was like at a transitional period in my life. You know, like I had just moved back home to South Carolina. Like my car got total loss. I lost a lot of shit. Like I had to build back up. You know what I'm saying? Like building back up. I had just really started being more consistent with Muddy Water, so I was pouring my money into that. Like it was a lot of shit. So I was like really broke. I had a job. Like I always had income. Never was without. Pretty good job too. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I'm the type of nigga that I don't look at like what I make as like a lot. Some niggas do. Some niggas be comfortable with that. And me, I'm like, nah, I'm not comfortable.
Right.
But she had her shit together, bro. She drove a nice BMW, drop top, motherfucker. Apartment rent was probably like $1,200-$1,300. You know what I'm saying? She was living good as fuck. I wasn't. I was in between, so it kind of like fucked up the relationship. We weren't together.
Okay, I'm sorry, cut you off. But was it because of you and your ego, or was it because of her, or was it you?
Me and my ego.
Okay.
Off top, it was me and my ego. But it was like, damn, bro. But it reminded me though, like, cause at the time I was like, I damn near do anything to like be able to not compete, but like to be able to like be equally yoked as her. You feel me? Like on that level.
Yeah.
Now, turn around, she was cool with where I was.
I know
cause she was like, nigga, you like, bro, you don't sit on your ass, bro. Like everything you say you gonna do, you do. Like everything you say you gonna do, you do. You always bounce back. Like I ended up, car got total loss, bounce back with a brand new car. You know what I'm saying? Bounce back with this, bounce back with that, bounce back with merch, bounce back with new equipment. This broke, that broke. I got new shit. Like, but it was just me in my own way. But I said all that to say, I can understand why you niggas would want to crash out and go do what you gotta do. But bro, it's not worth it. Stay in your lane, cause it get greater later.
It do.
It get greater later. It was a point in time where I was, and this ain't just with relationships, this is with life in general. It was points in time where I felt hopeless just about any situation that I was in. And I bounced back from that motherfucker even better. You know what I'm saying? So stay in your lane, stick to your script, nigga, and just do you. It get greater later. Cause guess what? A lot of it was bitches in high school that I wanted to fuck bad, that I asked for their numbers on MySpace and Facebook, and they did not give me their number.
Not them bitches.
Fat and ugly, and I'm cute.
But that is true. I mean, everybody been down before. Yeah. Everybody been to their lowest. Like everybody been there. Like everybody been in a situation where they ain't have shit, or they lost shit, or you know, money was tight. Everybody been there. Yeah. Like I'm not gonna say I'm a very humble person. I'm just like, of course I done been there. I done been broke. Shit. Yeah.
It be like that.
Everybody been broke. But it's the consistency, and you stand on your shit, and you willing to get your shit together. You willing to keep working and keep grinding. Like, so, like you say, it'll get greater later. The sun gonna come out eventually. The fuck.
Exactly. I'm reading Rick James' book. You know what I'm saying? And it was just random that I picked his book. But that nigga went through a lot of fucked up shit before he became that nigga. Yeah. Like a lot of like he went through like 10 years of like. Nigga had like 6 record deals that he flopped. He got blackballed from the industry. Nigga went to the feds. Like all type of shit happened, bro, before he became Rick James, the pop superstar that he is. But now he that nigga. Like it was looking slim for that nigga, bro.
And I was like, that's when shit pop for you. When you down to the point, it's like where the fuck else do I go? And I feel like that's when your faith, that's when God tests your faith. Like, you know, that's when you done planted all these fucking seeds, so you can't just give up now. Like, fuck it. Like, you gotta just wait. Like, you gotta wait. Like, you gotta just chill and wait. It's gonna come. You can't let all this stuff like, oh, everybody got this, they got that, and I don't have nothing, and so now I'm about to just give up. Fuck it. Like, no, you gotta keep going, because that shit you gonna reap your benefits. Like, you gonna reap your benefits. Like, you are. Like, don't give up. If anybody out there right now want to give up, do not fucking give up. Your time is coming. Like, period. Your time is coming. Patiently waiting. That's like me with music. Like, oh, cause I dropped one song, oh, it ain't pop, it didn't go nowhere. Like, I gotta stay consistent. I can't say, oh, fuck it, I didn't go viral, I can't make no more music. Like, what? Like, no, you gotta just stay consistent. Like, my time gonna come. Like, it's so many bitches out here making music and making shit happen right now, but I ain't gonna say, oh, I don't really want to do it no more, because they, you know, nah, I just gotta stay consistent and work my ass off. Because if it can happen for somebody else, it can happen for you. It's nothing that God will bless somebody else with that he won't bless you with. It's nothing. If you don't believe in God, the universe, whatever the fuck you believe in, whatever, it's nothing that nobody else can have in this world that you can't. Like, anything is feasible, period. Like, anything. Facts.
Anything.
And I've learned that.
Yeah.
I've learned that.
Facts. Ray, I enjoyed our conversation.
Thank you. I've enjoyed it as well.
I enjoyed it.
This was cool.
See?
Yeah.
See, I told you it was gonna be. You know, you was probably gonna forget that we was on camera.
I mean, I didn't, but
you forget.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't like,
forget.
you know, I didn't forget now, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like I wasn't like nervous or nothing. It was cool. But I always, for some reason, I always tell like my little brother, like when I make music, like I always feel like I'm gonna love doing interviews. I mean, that's just something I'm gonna like doing. Cause I feel like that's like my music might make you feel like I'm this person, but then when you sit down and talk to me, you gonna realize like, okay, like this is the real like Raven. Like Raylee is somebody else, but Raven is like, you know. So you really got Raven sitting down here right now, like just me who I am. Like,
Raven, you bake cookies with your son and make biscuits and shit.
Yeah, like
cereal.
yeah, like I'm just a chill, humble ass person. Like I might have on some makeup, but I'm not that bad bitch. Like I'm just not acting like this bad bitch all the fucking time. Like, nah. But when Raylee get in front of that camera, y'all know what the fuck it is. Period.
Yes, sir. Check out the music, man, and you gotta drop before 2020 is out. Like you gotta drop more music.
Definitely.
And you gotta drop the tape too, like this year.
I'm gonna try.
You got
I'm
to,
gonna try
bro.
to drop the tape, like for real.
Listen, man, you got everybody. Like you literally got everybody.
Hype, right?
You got the whole. You got the whole. You got like the dream team. You got iMix Nation mixing your shit.
For sure.
You got Savani shooting your videos.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you.
I need to get some more beats. That's all. I need to get some more beats. When I get me some more beats, I need better fucking beats. Like, so I'm about to work on that. And
you can get
that. I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to work. Nation already know what the fuck it is with me. Shout out to Nation. You already know what it is. Like, me and him been working for a long time before I was even shit. Me and him been going at this for a minute together. Like,
yeah.
That's the only engineer I work with in here in the city. I didn't work with other engineers, but he gonna get my sound right every time. Like, he get me right.
That dude, man.
Yeah.
Nation is that nigga. It's his time.
Period.
It's his motherfucking time, boy.
He's definitely that nigga.
Facts. Tell the people where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram at RayleeBaby_. That's all I really got. Like, that's the only social media I have. Like, I got Snapchat, but who the fuck me on Snapchat?
Nobody. Put me on Snapchat being a perv. If I follow you on Snap, it's because I think you got some nasty shit on there. If it's not no nasty shit, I'm unfollowing you.
But yeah, follow me on IG.
I grease up on Snap.
I don't have Twitter. People be on Twitter though. Like,
I got a fake Twitter.
You got a fake?
I just look at porn.
Oh my god. I believe it. Like,
oh God, I got a fake Twitter where I just look at porn.
Oh my goodness, I cannot.
What? So you don't get on Twitter to look at porn?
No, I don't watch porn. Honestly, I'm not a porn.
You're a fucking liar.
I do not watch porn.
You're a fucking liar.
I
was fucking
porn.
with you. I liked you until you lied. You're not about to porn shame.
I don't watch porn.
Why?
I just don't. I have no reason to. Like, I'm not gonna say I never have. Y'all, well, let's be okay. I have watched porn before. Like,
so you don't
I'm not
like
saying,
porn?
I don't.
So you don't like nudes? You don't be like, babe, send me a dick pic or send me nudes.
No, dick pics are nasty.
Print.
No.
You don't, what
I mean,
what turns you on? Not to get vulgar.
Okay.
But like,
okay, we gonna talk about. And if I watch porn, to be real, if I watch porn, I'm gonna watch girl on girl. I'm not gonna watch dudes. Like that's just not.
Girl on girl.
I am like that's more. The fuck? It's just sexy to me. Like, but I'm not gonna watch porn. Like, I'm not just gonna be like, okay, I'm about to go watch porn. No. And if a nigga send me a dick pic, it's just like. Okay, just a picture of a dick, like.
So you're not into that, like that's not what turn you on. That's not you're not into that type of shit. I meet a lot of women that are like that though. That like they're not into like porn and shit.
Nah, I'd rather him text me some nasty ass shit. Like he texts me like I'm about to come over there. I'm like yeah, but
not the
don't send me a picture of your fucking dick. Like nah. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it right there.
Yeah.
Not for me. It's not it.
Yeah.
And niggas will send them dick pics, and I'm just like, I've had niggas send me a picture of their dick on Instagram. I'm like, what the?
Niggas do that on Instagram
blog,
to this day.
Like what the fuck? Are you nuts? Like who does that?
Niggas
like,
still do that?
Nah, it haven't happened in a while. But I'm saying like, that's just like girls. I feel like females are not turned on by that. Now, if you send me a picture of you jacking off, that was one thing. But, or a video of you jacking off, that was something.
Yeah.
Shit, at this point, send me a video of you fucking another bitch. That's going to be better.
That's going to be better?
That's going to be better than you sending me a dick pic.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not it.
But see, some girls don't like that shit. They be like, me, why the fuck would you send me that?
I mean, I would watch somebody fuck somebody else. Like, I would
the nigga that you trying to fuck with?
I mean, if we ain't, it depends on what level, what stage we at. We
like this the beginning.
Yeah, hell yeah. He got a bitch. And he want to invite me to watch. I ain't gonna join, but I surely will watch. He better fuck the shit out of her ass too.
So you'll like if a nigga like you'll go watch him fucking another bitch, like be a fly on the wall. You ever did that before?
Hell no, but I would do it.
You would be a fly on the wall? I would have performance anxiety. Like, I'm trying to fuck with you, so I got to put on a good performance while I'm fucking this bitch. Like, how the fuck I can't do that?
That mean you better, I want to see what you working with. You better fuck the shit out her ass. Because I'm going to be ready after that. Like, okay. That's what he be doing. Yeah. I'm with all that.
Yeah.
Period.
What the rap nigga said? I fuck with my chains on. You keep your chains on?
No, I'm going to take my eyes off.
You going to take them off?
I'm going to take my eyes off.
You going to take your eyes off?
I'm going to take my eyes off when I fuck him. He probably going to keep his on, though, because he going to keep his on.
Listen, dog, I ain't going to lie to you, dog. 2020 is a fucked up year, man. Because, listen, it's girls out here, not in a bad way. What I mean is, like, bro, it's really women out here with VVS diamonds on their neck, and you got niggas like me with nothing.
It's okay though.
Like, just imagine like me trying to holler at Ray, like
it's okay though.
Like, what? So Ray, like, what's up? Like, what you?
And I'll be like,
this nigga ain't got no doubt. Like, you be like, sir, where's your jury, sir? Where's your jury? What?
But like, and one of my homeboys, he got a lot of ice and shit like that. He you know, he a flashy ass nigga. He feel like, you know, bitches gonna holler. I told him one day, take off all your jewelry and see what bitches fuck with you. Take off all your shit and see what bitch fuck with you. And that's the bitch you need to fuck with. That's the one for you. If she fuck with you when you don't have your ice on, she the one for you. Period. Sometimes you gotta take that shit off. Don't be flashy. Wear your regular clothes. Even if you got it, wear your regular clothes and see if that bitch fuck with you.
Yeah.
And if she do, she the one. If that bitch don't holler, See, them bitches gonna holler because you got on your jewelry because they feel like, oh, he got that money. Oh, he got a check. I'm about to go fuck with him. I ain't gonna give y'all too much tea though.
Listen, it's a nigga, before we go, it's a nigga fucking with my ex. He laughed. My ex, he was like, oh, so who your ex is? Me and my ex is like this.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Like, it's my nigga. Like, we rock. And this nigga's a get money nigga. Like, got bread.
You ain't no hater.
No, I don't hate on no nigga.
Okay.
Never. Because listen, one thing about life, I'm going to get what's meant for me.
Period.
You feel me?
Period.
I believe in God.
Period.
And God, never mind, I ain't gonna go into that.
Okay.
But anyway, so the nigga was like, and I met this nigga before, you know what I'm saying? But the nigga was like, oh, so your boyfriend, your ex is the nigga who do the interviews or whatever. And he laughed. And
he was trying to be funny.
Yeah, he was trying to be funny.
He was trying to be funny.
So when she told me that, I'm like, but tell that nigga you still call me every day. And I don't have nearly as much money as him. That nigga buys you Dior, Alexander McQueen, and I take your ass to motherfucking regular restaurants around the city. Like, we done went on trips to Miami. We done did all that shit before. But I'm not no baller. And I said all that to say, nigga, if you watching, the girl that you gotta do all that shit to impress, I can have with nothing.
Period. From just the person that you are, from your energy, from your aura, like, for real. Period. That's very true.
Fucking mind right. Stop laughing. Because the girl of your dreams to me is not a challenge. You did all that to get her.
Okay.
Did all that to get her. But anyway, thanks again, Ray.
Thank you for having me.
Niggas, if you want to holler at her, just make sure you got at least 5 figures to your name.
You gotta have them racks.
You gotta have
them motherfucking racks when you come.
If you got $9,999.
That want to apologize to me, I need 10K. 10K.
To apologize?
Starting at 10K.
To apologize?
Apology starting at 10K.
I see why there's so many niggas in the feds right now.
Because you did some fuck shit. If I don't fuck with you no more, you know you did some fuck shit. So apology starting at 10K if you want to apologize.
I see why there's so many niggas in the feds right now. I see why. I see why.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Fuck that.
If you need to apologize, then you know what you need to do.
10,000?
He needs 10 racks.
Man, you know what the fuck 10 racks will do for me?
I need them 10 racks if he want to apologize.
God damn.
And if he really want to say he's sorry, then he gonna fucking make it happen. But I don't want none of my old niggas anyway, so they don't even need to get the money.
You don't want none of the old niggas?
Nah, it's not one old nigga I want. Not one. Nah. I'm wanting new things, new energies. No. We don't want them old vibes.
Mm-hmm. No old vibes. No. Ain't no doubling back.
At all.
Now, there's some old bitches that I used to fuck with. I'm doubling back.
I'm doubling back.
I'm doubling back for pussy. You know what I'm saying? Before 2020 is out.
Okay.
Anyway, Muddy Waters, we out.
It's been real. Cut.